your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Outside, Simon. Swinging, shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Ware. Here's Azubuike. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5 for 3. Siakam pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 7 to stop the run. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pass to Caruso. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Morant.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Timberwolves shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Right side, Simon. And the slam dunk by Simons.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Here's Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
It's been all Brandon Roy. Watching him tonight, you forget it's only his first year in the league, but his talent is obvious. A potential all-NBA level player for sure.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Roy misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Murphy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Them one on Castle.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Durant with a wide-open look. From the top of the key, he buries it. KD's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Murphy. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Brandon Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Boy, just a taste of the excellent athleticism of Roy. I mean, tell you what, I really love this guy's game. He's going to be a factor in this league and a problem for opponents.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by KD.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Roy. And it's sent back by KD. And shot on the way. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 8. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Outside Roy. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Morant. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Over to the left wing. Murphy. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Durant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Furphy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating. Contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Henderson outside. Takes it inside. Brooks with no one around. And that one hits back iron. Now DiVincenzo. 7 points in the game. The 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves leading by 7. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on G.G. Jackson. David, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
KD looking around. Pocket 6. And then Durant with the jam.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And Simons, here we go. Pass to Bryant. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 7. KD with it. Durant. Soaring in for the deuce.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
To the middle. Pass to Duarte. Memphis moving that ball around. And here is Simons. He averages about 5 points a game. And that one, good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. It's rebounded by Bryant. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Simons. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
So both teams making some changes here. And Simons drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. Battier with the steal. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And anytime you get a fast break chance, you want to run. And Simons, a terrific finisher.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Here's Ware. He's got 5. Now Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Here's Battier. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Battier's got his first 2 points.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
To the inside. Here's Simons. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Simons has got 8 here in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Battier outside. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Timberwolves shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Henderson. To the paint. A nice shot by Huff.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Timberwolves leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Huff.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Here's Duarte. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Memphis. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And we'll be back with you shortly. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
To the middle. And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Klingon. Unloads. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Roy. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Outside for Roy. A three-pointer is right on target. Roy's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Roy believes in his game. He is one that trusts his work. Zero hesitation there.
Siakam inside. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Durant. Tough two from Durant.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Will it go? And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Siakam outside. And Ware pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Roy. Out to KD. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Vassell in the corner. Morant right side. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Castle. Pass to Roy. For the three. It's not going to go for him. Memphis trailing here. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And they double up Roy to the inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Timberwolves on offense. They lead by 1. Back to Roy. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the call on Moore. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Outside, KD. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Durant, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Olden. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And KD dropped from both.
Nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Both teams will make substitutions. Morant looking around. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
And stolen by Siakam. Three-pointer, Simon. Minnesota with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Durant.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And it's Simons off the drive. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
They set the pick. Pass to DiVincenzo. Right between the eyes. Morant outside. Shoot. Over McDaniel. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.